Danny Harper Photography. And of course, any other photographers who might be here who will be putting their photographs up for us all to enjoy, please come and let me know if you're here. Give you a shout out too. And of course, Horowhenua Event Centre. And it's Kamikaze for the young ones out in front. Big Macintosh sitting in the penalty box. The unicorn helmet cover taking a rest alongside two teammates. Neon lights and twilight sparkles. So much more difficult calling this than when they're using their regular name. Thank you, Kamikaze, for not changing yours. 12 points on the board for Kamikaze already as she ducks around the pink unicorns, a Rainbow Dash wall. Not quite successful. Held up, have to do that again. Big Macintosh working on the young one's wall. All right, let's out Big Macintosh. This is Major Payne skating under Big Macintosh today. Kamikaze picks up another 4 points, but it's not all one-way traffic. Big Macintosh another 4 as well. It's another jam down. Points in the air for both teams. That brings the score to 22 for the young ones, 10 for Rainbow Dash. Why is it that roller derby skaters always like to see the referees on the floor? As long as it's their own fault, right? Because then you don't get sent to the penalty box. Mermaids versus the Purple Pop-Tarts. And it's Vengeful out the front for the Mermaids. Evil Twin clears the pack, winds up on her knees. She'll go around for another go. 2 to beat as Vengeful goes past her. Bugsy Malone making sure that the Mermaids don't reform their pack around Evil Twin. A bit of defensive offense. Vengeful arms flying at the back there. Jet plane configuration around the corner. Finds the Purple Pop-Tarts pack, spread a little thin, and makes his way around the inside line on the corner there. And once again we have two jammers skating together and ignoring each other. Vengeful once again quickly around the outside for another scoring pass. Evil Twin tangled up in the Mermaids pack. Slow grind. Purple Pop-Tarts pack ready to catch Vengeful this time. He almost, oh yes, he makes a hole through there. The pack unable to reform quite quickly enough to hold him. Evil Twin coming in to engage again. Vengeful once again choosing not to engage the Purple Pop-Tarts pack. Skating right around them. Swiper taking a seat in the penalty box as Vengeful completes another pass. Thank you for having me, says Swiper as she exits the penalty box. That is 28 big points for Team Aqua, the Mermaids, 12 for the Purple Pop-Tarts. Maroon 5-all versus the Minor Bees. The Maroon team versus the Dark Grey team. A little bit of left, a little bit of right. Jamie Killing Time out in front with lead. La Bomba pirouetting on the outside line. Sees Mikey Madden go down there and able to come back in straight away, but unfortunately recycled anyway. Jamie Killing Time already with points on the board, working on another scoring pass. And La Bomba gets points on the board too, closing the gap. Jamie Killing Time completes that scoring pass, keeps the difference at 4, but La Bomba is quickly through and closes it up all even. The Dark Grey wall a little more solid, holding up Jamie Killing Time this time, and it's La Bomba through first this time. Rolling and swarming defence from the Dark Grey team. McBain anchoring the wall there. Jamie Killing Time making it through that pack eventually, and La Bomba not far behind her. One more to beat. Holds the track on that outside line. Completes the pass. 16 points for Dark Grey, 12 for Maroon 5-all. Smashing Pumpkins versus the Young Ones. Loose Unit lined up with the Orange Star next to Kamikaze. And that's Skinner, I think, holding up Loose Unit, not able to hold her quite long enough. Loose Unit out for lead for the Smashing Pumpkins. Some kind of ballet move there from Filthy Whaka on the inside. He tries to make a hole for Loose Unit, but the Young Ones swarm in behind him. The hole closes too quickly. Loose Unit still there, attempting a truck and trailer, and it works on the third attempt. Loose Unit whipped through on the inside, while Kamikaze has a little sit down in the penalty box. Another scoring pass for Loose Unit. 6 points on the board. Must have been a couple of no pass, no penalty missed opportunity points in one of those passes. But she's now up a couple of passes, so that probably won't matter. Kamikaze back on the track. Star in hand, she passes it off to Bad Wolf. Some fancy footwork there, clear of the pack, Bad Wolf. And it's Sam I Am's turn to have a little sit down. Bad Wolf looking for a hole on the outside, on the inside, on the outside, on the inside. Somewhere in the middle there maybe. That orange wall is solid. Loose Unit working her way into the pack too. It's all gotten very untidy in there. Real competition. Kamikaze in blocking mode holds her balance on the inside line. It won't matter. 14 points for the Smashing Pumpkins. Make that 17 for the Smashing Pumpkins. 2 points for the young ones. That score kind of doesn't reflect the amount of competition that went into that one. Good job, Smashing Pumpkins, nonetheless. Rainbow Dash versus the Mermaids. Fast feet. Vengeful out the front. Quickly round to start working on a scoring pass. Princess Cadence completing a scoring pass there too. Scores tied up for the moment, 4 points apiece. Vengeful trying to eke out a lead. Hips in front for Princess Cadence. There's points in hand. Vengeful completes a scoring pass. And a completed pass for a Rainbow Dash. Vengeful ahead on the track, but now having to take a sit down in the penalty box. Still time. Scores more or less even. Give or take points in hand. Princess Cadence an opportunity now to make up an advantage. Calls a wall up, yeah, 1 foot across the inside line there. She knows she's got to recycle. Right back to the back, and Vengeful comes back onto the track. How many points in hand? Four more for Team Pink, 2 more for Team Aqua. That's 12 for Rainbow Dash, 10 for the Mermaids. And it's welcome back to the Minor Bees and the Purple Pop-Tarts. La Bomba sneaking around to the inside line around Evil Twin. She's put to the floor. We'll have to start again. No problem, she says. Goes for the outside line and picks up lead jammer. Bugsy Malone having a little sit down. La Bomba completes a scoring pass, goes for a little skate. Evil Twin skating along behind her. Yet to pick up any points, but she's working on it. La Bomba called for a penalty. She will go and have a sit down. An opportunity for Evil Twin to level the scores. One more pass will do it. And our face painter, Sandy Box, has arrived. She's sitting up over by the merch table there. Going to get your face painted. Go and see Sandy. Scoreboard says 8 apiece. Evil Twin completes another scoring pass. The Bomber finds a hole on the outside line. Bugsy Malone eyes her up. Not quite quick enough to close the gap. Evil Twin shoves her way through the pack, and that might be the difference. And indeed it is. 16 points for the Purple Pop-Tarts. Just 13 for the Minor Bees. 1 point picked up right at the end there. Not enough time to complete the pass. Chalk up a win for the Purple Pop-Tarts. Maroon 5-all, Jesse Carrick jamming for Maroon 5-all. For the young ones, it's Skinner. And it will be Skinner out the front for lead. Quickly round that outside line, while Maroon 5-all perhaps a little distracted by the offense. Kamikaze recycling Jesse Carrick. Skinner takes a shoulder and winds up on her behind on the inside of the track. She's young, she pops straight back up and gets right back to work. No pack call, Jesse Carrick out the front. Completes her pass. Skinner not far behind. Red Wall catches Jesse Carrick. Make it as hard as possible. Star pass from the young ones. Very tidy handoff from Skinner to Kamikaze. Keep the pace up, keep the pressure on. Maroon 5-all pack making the young ones jammers work for their points. Kamikaze finishes off another scoring pass. That's 12 for the young ones. Maroon 5-all 7 in that jam. Last jam of the heat. If you're in heat 4 and you don't know where you're sitting yet, it's time to go and find out. Rainbow Dash versus the Smashing Pumpkins. Big Macintosh versus Hot Rod. Wearing the emblems on their helmets. Princess Luna, the last line of defense against Hot Rod, unable to hold her. She's coming in for her first scoring pass. And quickly completes it. Big Macintosh encounters Filthy Whaka with a heavy shoulder. They both stood standing on the track. Filthy Whaka goes and has a sit down in the penalty box. while Big McIntosh comes through for another scoring pass. Overreaction picks up a penalty for that one as well. Penalty box getting a bit of a workout in this jam. Packs loose. 3-on-2 in the pack. Very loose jam. Hot Rod pops out of the front of the pack. Big McIntosh almost does too, but Filthy Waka makes it difficult for him again. Friendly high fives in the penalty box. Sure, they'd rather be doing friendly high fives at the end of the jam on the track. And that's the end of a loose jam. 20 points to the Smashing Pumpkins, 12 to a Rainbow Dash. A couple of minutes break while we reset the teams. Heat 4 coming up.